Hi guys, it's the 5th of February. No, I'm lying already. It's the 6th of February. Here I am at Event City. This is Manchester, and I'm here to be one of the judging team of the Cake International show. So hopefully I'll get time today to whiz you around a little bit. Sorry for my American friends, not whiz. I'll show you around a little bit. But to be honest with you, it's probably tomorrow, and I'll try and do my best to get all the competition entries. So I've got my chef jacket in hand. I'm ready to go. I need to go in there before they say, where the hell am I? Because I might be late. Okay. Morning guys, welcome to Cake International Manchester. As you can see behind me, it's the competition area. It's just gone 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm pretty much here on my own, which is a good thing. I get to see as much as I possibly can on your behalf. Now I'm going to try and get all the competition and display areas because it's not as big as Birmingham, but it does mean that it helps those who can't get here, and basically if you're too busy today and maybe this fills up a bit, you won't get to see all the exhibits, so I'm going to do my best to capture everything I can for you. So I'm going to start at the start and, as they say, end at the end. Now, learning my lesson from videos I've done before, I'm going to try and get the category this time, as well as the exhibits, so that'll help you guys out. Must admit they haven't put the tent cards out yet, so I don't actually know who the decorators are, but I'm sure once this goes onto YouTube people will claim the images, which is good. It's a nice neat bit of work there. As I've just said, this competition, Cake International here at Manchester, isn't anywhere near as big as Cake International Birmingham, but it's still a very nice cake show to come to. It's the first time I've come to it, so for me, I was like, oh, Manchester, let's go there instead. Right, as normal, just spin you around the corner. This was the birthday cake restricted to young people 12 years and under, so just so you've got some idea. I'll show you the tent card in a minute for what the criteria was. There you go, just so you can see that's what the competition was, or the category was, should I say. Oh, Mr. Frozen Snowman, I can't remember his name. I think it ends in an F. Oh, it's Mini Me's. Oh no, it's not. It's Minions. Minion Bay! I love the Minions. I'm always really impressed by the children's categories. I mean, after all, this is our future, or this is the future of cake, should I say. These young people having a go, having a wonderful time, working with their hands, being creative. There's lots of people out there who actually belie children or belay children by saying, oh yeah, they're always playing on video games. Well, you know, these kids aren't. They're having a good go at something. Let's go in closer to this wedding cake. We've obviously come on to the wedding cake now. That's, I don't know whether it's going to pick up, but that's some serious oriental string work going on around that one. I didn't judge this one, so I have no idea who got what. So, and as the 10 cards aren't out at the moment, I can't actually tell you which ones have won, even though I know, just in case my decision on some of these, or my co-judge's decision, sorry I can't speak this time in the morning, was challenged. And I won't know that till the cards go out, so. This looks like a cake lace. I think that's a Claire Bowman mould. Sorry, texture mat, or whatever those got, lace mat I think it's called. I'm babbling this morning, I'm feeling. Harry Potter cake. See if I can go back far enough without destroying myself. There you go. I'm not sure that's going to give you a good enough view, but we'll come in anyway. if I was brave, I'd try and name all the bits, but you know what? Guess what? I'm not going to. And I think that's the golden snitch. Oh, that's a bit of a twist on a peacock cake. I must admit, I've got a little bit tired over the years of looking at peacock wedding cakes in competitions, and this is probably one of the first times I've seen something done differently with the tail of it. Excuse me. There's a long shot for you. Okay, I'm rice paper or wafer paper to you guys. Very popular and on trend at the moment. And some of those edible sequins, lots of those edible sequins. You guys have the long shot of that. Sorry, hopefully you don't feel sick with me going in and out, but I'm trying to get you both the whole shot and the detail shots, because I know that's what a lot of you wish from me. I'm seeing a definite trend for feathers here. This one looks as if it's a bit of a jaunty angle. Just want to double check that I have got class right. Yeah, there you go, that's what the category was. Let's turn that back around before the judges shout at me. Or should I say the other judges shout at me? There you go. I'm beginning to see this, I call it claret or port wine colour, coming in quite a bit lately. Not sure whether it's a new trend coming through or it's a trend I've missed. Oh, I know who did this one. Only because she showed it to me yesterday. This is by Michelle Patterson. And Michelle will probably kill me if I get her business name wrong, so I'm not even going to try and get it right. I've got a feeling there's a V in the title, but don't ask me, because I'm terrible with names, as we all know. Nice job, Michelle. Let's swing around. Oh, this is very neat. Very, very neat. A little curious, though. That looks like real lace. So I'm just going to go in. Yes, that's real lace. Sorry, I thought that was a cake lace mat. That's very well done. At the end of the day, it's a very neat cake. Very nicely put together. Nice combination of colours and designs. I like the way they've arranged these flowers. It gives a real sense of movement to the cake. Going a bit for you. Now this is a bit of a statement, isn't it? There you go. Sorry, I've just drunk a cup of coffee and I think it's actually stuck in the back of my throat. Someone's been very brave. I applaud people who try to live outside the cake box as it goes. Nice to see something slightly different coming through. We're still on the wedding cake category, as you can see. That's what this cake looks like. It's a nice idea for a cake. Somehow I must admit, if I'm looking at this with my designer's eye, I think the handle and the spout are slightly too small for the size of the teapot. But hey, I never saw the real teapot in the first place, so it could be accurate. Some tulips for you. I think tulips and parrot tulips are becoming popular again with brides, which is nice. It's a nice idea. Sort of crocheted. Bit of cake painting. Oh, this is unusual. Oh, guess what? A little bit of royal icing. Let's give you the long shot first. There you go. I know people keep saying to me, yeah, when I tell them that royal icing is coming back. Well, you know what? You're right. It's not coming back. It is back. It's just not in the format everyone else is used to seeing, which I think is an interesting and exciting thing to see. I would say, because I'm certainly not going to touch it, that this is a buttercream cake. Probably inspired by the Buttercream Girls, but can't quote me on that because I don't know. I've got a feeling I know who might have done this one, but I'm not 100% certain. It's a very clean looking piece of work. And just goes to prove not all wedding cakes need to be big. A lot of competition entries think that bigger is better. I personally think if something is small and well done, it's equally as powerful as something that's large and spectacular. So, like this one. As you know, I like a nice dragon. But then I am from Wales, so what can I say? Hello, Mr. Dragon. Funny twist on it. Let's swing over here. I'm surprised they left this one standing overnight. I thought there was a discussion about taking it off its candlestick because it was too precarious. This is nice. This is very, very nice. There's some nice things in here. I like the way they've used that mould. And this wedding cake is the one I was extremely nervous about going near. I mean, I don't think I can get back far enough for you to see it all. Let's see if I can. There you go. But first of all, it didn't look centered on its goldfish bowls. And I'm thinking one good knock of this table and this whole thing's going to come smashing down. But I do congratulate the person who put it together, because you know what? It must have been a feat for you to have done this. And very clever. Okay, I'm not really sure that I class that as a wedding cake, but then who am I to judge? Well, no pun intended, I am one of the judges, but who am I to judge what wedding cake is actually called? So this one was interesting. I like this. I actually like the fact that the competitor gave us a bit of a breakdown of how it would have been made, which is always helpful. There's some good detailed work in there. And I know someone at Cake Connection who'd love this, because Diane is a duck lady. She loves her ducks. So, on to our next one. Again, one of those multi-medium cakes using royal icing, sugar paste or fondant to American friends, and some wafer paper. So that was the wedding cake entries. Now this category, the celebration cake, is one that I judged. So yes, I am held responsible for this. So this cake was actually coated in royal icing as well, guys. And yes, we did look at all of it all the way through. So nice bit of work there. I'm just going to go down the line here so you can see them as I walk past. This was what the category was. Now this cake here really intrigued me. I really liked it, but it did intrigue me. If the decorator follows me on Facebook, can you let me know the history of this cake? Like what it was based upon, because I Google searched 1943, happy birthday, anniversary, waves, and it came up with two things. Waves Cartoons, which was created in 1943, and also 1943 was the year that women were allowed to volunteer in the Royal Navy or something. I was trying desperately to find out what it was. I just wish I knew what it was more completely, because I'm finding it a bit frustrating, because I liked the cake, I just couldn't work out what it was all about. And it did raise questions amongst the judges, and we had no idea. So we did the best searches I could possibly do. Swing around the corner. So that's that category. This was a different category. This was small decorative exhibit. That's quite cute actually, isn't it? In fact, I really like that. There you go, this is what this category was. Oh, and here you go. That's Brian and that's Alan. They're two of the judges here at Cake International. They judge for most of the major shows here, so nice play. I love this. This is so cute. Absolutely so cute. So look at the faces on those. Apparently this one got damaged in transit. It's always unfortunate when that happens. And don't even get me started on modelling. I'm so envious of people who can do models. Yay, it's Minion time! It's the Purple Minion. Hello, Mr. Purple Minion. I think I need another cup of coffee. I'm beginning to lose it, guys. Okay, what was this? Oh, this was the other category I judged. So quite a lot of cakes in this one, so I won't take forever to do it. And this was decorated celebration cake, the students class. Again, people at the beginning of a journey. I loved this one. This one was so neat and clean. All of the little bits of detail. Very, very clever. I won't turn the cake around. I don't want to damage it. So that's what the category was. And I applaud the people who've done run-out work in this weather. I've been doing some run-out work for a magazine article last week, and the weather has just been appalling, and nothing is drying, and run-outs are buckling and crumbling. So, good on you guys for doing this sort of work. Now, this cake was lovely. I wonder whether I can turn it on. So I'm trying to find the on-off switch. I can't find it. This was actually turning yesterday, and it was a lovely, lovely bit of cake. Look at each of the panels. It was all based on blue porcelain plates, I believe. Lovely, lovely bit of work. Lots of different skills on the same cake. And yet more runouts, and that must have been a feat to get that here in one piece, I can tell you. And this one, and the bottom collar is actually floating. It's held up with extension work only on the outside, so just you might not pick that up on the camera. I like this one too. I think the vegetables were incredibly realistic. Good job on those, whoever did this one. Nice bit of work. Spin you over here. This is for some of the larger exhibits. Can't quite work out what the title is because I can't see it from here, so I will find out for you in a moment. The Simpsons. Always a great subject. Don't let my biscuit see that. That's all my dog needs, is to find a cake. A dog made of cake. I just thought, has that got a reflection on the other side? Oh, that's quite clever, look. I'm trying to work out what that was, but they've put a picture on the inside of the balloon, which I believe is possibly gelatin, to reflect the face of the cake holding it. Very clever. And I think I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Some of the people in this cake competition have actually used an excess of PME luster spray, and it makes me sneeze. So I think I must be nearing one of them. Excuse me a minute. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, I don't know what's in that stuff. It's very handy, very commercially usable, but there's something in it that just makes me sneeze. What are you up to? Hello. Oh, nice. Oh, it's buttercream again. All of the flowers are hand-pied buttercream. And it's by Artie Cakes. And there you go, I can just show you that this thing quite cleverly. Put the business card down. Nice bit of work, whoever you are. And this was decorative exhibit. Oh, this is stunning. Penguins, 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 penguins. There's a lot of work in this one. And says it's the Magna Carta. Well, let me just say, I'm glad I didn't do that, because I'm just glad I didn't do that. I mean, that's just extraordinary if that's all been done by hand, which, to be honest with you, it looks like it might have been, but I'm not even going to guess how that was done. Oh, panda time. Go panda go. Really, Mr. Panda, is that the best position you can take? Good grief. Fun exhibit. Oh, Mrs. Brown. Oh, I recognise this one now. Hello, Mrs. Brown. Funny, I recognise Mrs. Brown by Grandpa. So. Oh. Characters, characters, characters. Again, my jealousy button is seriously punched. Look at all of this lot. I'm so envious of people who can do this. I don't actually know who did this.
Joe, this is the Magna Carta I was telling you.
But I really would like to hazard a guess, but I'm not going to have it recorded, so I'm going to stay with what I think in my mind. And here we go. I'll step back a bit so you can see the whole enormity of it all. There's a hell of a lot of work in this one. I'm guessing that's Moses. Pharaoh, Joseph, Cleopatra, all of that, I don't know. But lots and lots and lots of work in here. I'll try and focus on the back of it when I get around. There you go, Barry. Someone did a horse's head. And it wasn't the mafia. Oh, I like this. What's this? This is the Smurfs. Goodness me. I remember the Smurfs as a kid. I used to watch it. Papa Smurf, Mama Smurf. Cute idea. Well, excuse me, Puss in Boots. Aren't you the business?
She does. She does. You're better off.
Again, this was the decorative exhibit. A lovely bit of modelling, I do say so myself. I think this is by Rue. Is it Rue? Yes, it is Rue. Hello, Rue. And that's who it's by. So let's stop filming for a second and move across to the